Hey guys, today I'm going to be cleaning my 1985 Recording Custom drum set. I bought this drum kit brand new in 1985. This is the holy grail drum kit for me. I've been playing drums for 40 years and I've owned, I don't know how many drum sets, hundreds. I've bought and sold hundreds of drum sets in that 40 years. So this drum set has been in storage for a couple years. I'm kind of semi-retired now. I don't play live music anymore. But this drum set has been in storage and it's a little bit dusty. They've been in the cases, but it's got some dust and a little bit of a layer of grime on it. So I'll show you how I'm going to clean this drum kit. This Yamaha drum has a clear finish, sprayed on clear finish. And my method is good for that or paint, or a wrapped drum, the plastic wrap, the laminate wrap. It's not good. This method won't be good for if you have a natural finish drum or satin finish drums. So this only applies to, like I said, paint, clear, coat, or the plastic finish drums. Having said that, if this drum were to be really dirty, like occasionally I buy drums from a pawn shop or somewhere that the drums are really nasty, I will completely disassemble the drum. I'll take the lug casings off, completely disassemble it, everything. So it's just the shell. I'll take warm water in a bucket with a little mild soap and a nice soft washcloth, wring it out so it's not soaking wet, and I'll wash the whole drum. I'll give it a good bath, everything, the rims, everything. Get that first layer of dirt off. And then I'll dry it off, and then I'll go to this method that I'm about to show you. So here's where I start. We're going to take all the tension rods off. Ooh. There's a lot of dust in that drum. Ooh. All right, I've got the drum disassembled. This drum is pretty dusty. Look at all that. Look at all that dust. Jeez. So before I clean this drum, this is what I use. I use the FW1 Cleaner Wax. I use that on all my drums, like I said, unless it's a natural finish or a satin finish drum. I use these cheaper microfiber towels. I use that for like hardware rims and stuff. And then for the finish of the drum, I use these microfiber towels. These are a little bit more expensive and they're very nice. These are from Griot's Garage, and probably griots.com, G-R-I-O-T-S, Griot's Garage. But any quality microfiber cloth will do, and you want to make sure you buy good ones if you value your finish on your drums. I should say too that I have a lot of cars, and I've restored some cars in my time. Ford Broncos, I've got Porsches, I've got Trans Ams, I've got some cool old trucks. So I use these products on my cars too. So I trust them on my vehicles and I trust them on my drums. So I just want to say that. All right, since this drum is fairly dusty, I'm going to start, man, here's how I'm going to approach this. All right, since this drum turned out to be so dusty, I went ahead and got a warm washcloth with a little detergent on it, very little, and I'm just going to wipe this real gently. I'm not going to rub. So I'll start by just going gently in the same direction. Turn this washcloth now. Now, generally speaking, you don't want to have water around your drums, but this ain't going to hurt nothing. Hell, I've played these drums in the rain before. All right, then next I'll take a dry, soft terry cloth and just wipe the whatever excess water is on there. There's not a lot. It's just damp. All right, now I'll put the drum on this little stand here. And man, this drum is like dirty. I don't know the last time I used it. I can't remember. I don't know where I was that it got so dirty. So now, if your lug casings are real dirty, like the top of those, well, actually, this is the top of the drum. If your lug casings are dirty, I take a Q-tip, which I have right here, spray a little cleaner on it, and I'll do this. I'll do the top of that. Let's put them back here. Let's wipe this in the same direction. Just get all the excess off. You don't want to rub the shell in any one spot real hard, because then you wind up, you know, scratching your drum up. That's true for anything, if you're doing a car or whatever. Flip that around. These drums have been around the world with me since 1985. I've played in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Costa Rica, all over the United States. Well, not around the world, but we've seen a lot. These drums and I. All right, the shell is nice and clean. I won't wax or do anything on the inside other than just wipe them off. So for the rims, I do the same idea. Since these were so dusty, I'm going to take this wet cloth and I'm going to wipe them first. I'll take my cleaner wax. All right. Now this is where I'll use these cheaper green cloths. They're a little more abrasive. Not terribly, but a little more. If you've got really dirty and pitted chrome, double aught or triple aught, steel wool is best. But I'm not trying to get any rust off, just fingerprints and dust. Okay, put the heads back on. I'll take my cloth and just wipe dust off the head. That's the bottom head. Same thing with the top head. I'll wipe the dust, just wipe it off real quick. Now, I like to, just a quirk, I like to line the logo up with the air hole. I don't know why. It's one of them things. All right, before I put the tension rods back on, if you have a tension rod that doesn't thread well, and these are pretty good, but I use a lubricant. This is called Frog Lube. We buy this for our guns. My son and I shoot sporting clays. My son is on a clay target team, so we go through quite a bit of gun lube. But this is really good. It's a vegetable-based, biodegradable product. It smells like mint, so it's kind of cool. But I just put a little bit on my tension rod, on my tension rod, and I thread it in. And it makes them function nice, and I just do a little bit. And make sure your all your tension rods have the washer on them. That helps keep drum in tune a little better. I always go off my opposites. When I first bought these drums, the head configuration originally out of the box was a Remo coated ambassador on the top and a Remo clear ambassador on the bottom. And I just love the way that sounds. Of course, I use different heads for different situations throughout the years, but that's my favorite configuration, the coated ambassador and the clear ambassador top and bottom. Here's the 8-inch shell that I started already. It's already clean, I just got to assemble it. All right, so that's the way I clean my drums. I've been doing it this way for many, many years. I know there's more than one way to skin a cat, so if you have a way that works for you, that's awesome. If you found anything here useful, click on like and subscribe, and I look forward to bringing you more videos. Y'all have a great day.